Hello everyone, Untitled, welcome to another mod overview, this time on Campfire Backport. A mod that simply backports the regular and the Soulfire campfires from 1.14 and 1.16 versions. So yeah, what you can do with it is simply put food on it, and after 30 seconds it'll cook. You can put up to 4 food on there. I'm assuming it's possibly with rotten flesh and otherwise going to acknowledge something like that from maybe a leather recipe or something if you have access to it. Otherwise you can use flint and steel on it to light it. You can use a water bucket or shovel or splash potion to remove the flame, and there's obviously a bunch of other things to consider as well for recipe inheritance, regeneration, campfires, silk touch being needed to break it, and more in the configs. So yeah, let's take a look at some of the basic features. So what you want to do, of course, is make a campfire like so, with any woods that you have access to, along with sticks and charcoal or coal. And the soulfire one is just soul sand here, along with wooden sticks. So when you place these in the world, they'll simply just look like this, like so. If we get a hay bale, which I don't have, let's see, hay, that's what I want. So you can see the current smoke height that it sort of reaches before it dissipates, and if we put a hay bale underneath, you'll see that it increases the smoke level that it hits. So now you'll see it going even higher, I'm pretty sure. Unless I need something to determine. Oh, okay, so it's finally caught up. Wasn't sure if I'd have to enable in a config or something. So you can see that there. This also applies to the other as well, of course. So it works on both. It's just it takes a bit to catch up after you've placed the block. So yeah, there's that. You can obviously remove the flames with either a shovel, and it'll use durability, or a bucket, and at least in this case it doesn't make the water go everywhere, which is quite helpful. If we want to relight this, we could use a flint and steel, a fire charge, or I assume a flaming arrow. Just get, if I can, a flaming bow. I'm going to want to just get a bow then, and some arrows. Just enchant this in here with flame, if I can. Okay, let me just get this to work, because for some reason it doesn't want to let me. Alrighty then. Right. Right, now we can do this. Remove that, and that's all I really needed. Oh well, that'll do it. So, if we do this, it should also work on both. And I think that's about it for lighting them. Fire aspect also works. Stepping on it while on fire, and other projectiles from blazes or dispensers also works. Stepping on it hurts entities, which we'll test real quick. So you can light yourself on fire if you're not careful, or have mobs also go on fire. Not giving cooked meat, however, though, in case of pigs or cows. Let's see. Breaking the silk touch drops certain things. We'll just get a pickaxe and test that. We'll enchant that, and we'll actually just get this without any lighting at all, or flame. We'll just break these and see what happens. We'll get back, it seems. We'll do this with a regular pick as well, just in case, just to see what happens, as you never quite know how each thing will act. So I'm going to need, say, a shovel to put these out. So it'll give me charcoal, and this will give me soul sand. And the same will apply here as well. So we'll put these down again, remove the flame, and we'll break these without silk touch. And we get pretty much the same. So there is that, and in terms of all the basic features, that's pretty much it. We'll obviously try cooking these as well. Just put, say, some flesh, spider eye, and a few other things on here, and find out what else will cook. So that's not going to, because we don't have any recipes for leather or something else on here. Let's see, what else can we try? Let's see, we've got fish, we've got chicken, and we've got a few other things, but yeah, for the most part, unless you've got certain recipes that are added, it most likely won't. You just have those drop eventually after the 30-second mark hits, so there's that, and I guess the pufferfish won't as well, nope, or clownfish, because there's no actual cooking there. I'm assuming if you had something else like flour or something for bread, and otherwise that would also count. Speaking of though, other things we could test, clay we can't, nope, so we'd have to definitely set that up as well. So yeah, speaking of though, we'll go to the configs and see what possibilities out of these we can get. So you've got the ability for printing the final list of all campfire recipes on reload, and using this will make everything work. So you can print that, or have it printed for debug, I guess, as well. While doing that, you've got it so that campfires of this type will look through every single furnace recipe, instead of having to just assign your own, it seems, which is quite useful. So I might actually enable these just in case, and see. And I'll just see what furnace recipes I have that it'll pull from. Let's see. Okay, so mostly ores and certain other things, clay, dyes, and so on. So I don't have a leather one there, unfortunately. You've got the ability to set things in a blacklist, so preventing automatic recipe discovery from furnace recipes, and so on, that you don't want, of course. You've got automation, so hoppers and other forms of automation can be used to pull things off campfires. So just get a hopper here real quick, as we don't need the hay bale anymore. And we'll just put, say, some pork chops in here and see how it pulls from those. Oops. We've got the ability for charcoal to be considered, so if true regular campfires can be crafted using only charcoal, if not, either coal or charcoal will be used, but breaking always drops charcoal. If for some reason you don't want it, you can obviously change this. Otherwise, you've got custom recipe inheritance for soul sand, I guess, allowing custom recipes of different kinds, that way you don't have any to type. You don't need to type it all out twice. You've also got custom recipes that are regular, so pork chops, beef, chicken, baked potato, and fish work by default, it seems, for food, and then the soul campfire, it seems. Actually, no, that probably was the soul campfire, not the soul sand that I was thinking there. Otherwise, you've got dispenser behaviors like throwing fireballs onto this, I assume, possibly using shovels to take stuff out. I don't know if food applying works with a dispenser, I don't think so. And you've got the blacklist of the shovel and sword. Otherwise, campfires. There's a whitelist for things that can be applied with the dispenser. You've got it so that rain will or won't remove the flame from campfires. The regeneration effect being applied to campfires once you enter a radius. Setting the actual radius, I assume, for the campfire, or what level of regeneration you'll get from the campfire. For regular and soul campfires, so up to 700-ish sort of consideration, I guess, there, of tick rate, compared to the 900, and the 5 or 10 difference of the, the ticks, and then there's the radius, so 700 or 900 blocks away, and then there's obviously the regen level of 1 or 0, so maybe 1 or 2 for that, due to how things can work there. Campfires, remembering the state they are when they're broken. Silk touch being needed, or unlit by default being considered. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.